And we are live. Good evening to you all. So, I suppose on Sunday we wrapped up Still Wakes the Deep. I won't lie to you. I was pretty sad about Finley and Brody and Roy's deaths. That broke me, man. It really did. I was crying. I'm a huge crybaby. But you know what? That's okay. And you know what? It was a damn good game if I've ever saw one. And to add to this conversation, because that's proper grammar, if you were here last stream, I made a promise to put sticky notes on my two monitors so I could actually change the what do you call it? Twitch information, and I did. You're more than welcome to find it on my Twitter. And I will say it right now. I am forever a Mitsuri stand before she was even animated. I love that girl to bits. She is a very well written character, if you ask me. So I have a total of let's see, 1, 2, 3. I could turn around, but that's a poor decision. What happens if I try to turn? 4, 5, 6. Okay, so maybe 6 figurines is not a grand number, but hey, what isn't? But that being said, Sunday is gone. Today is Wednesday. We are halfway through the 7-day week, I suppose. So, we are here to play. Oh, interesting. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Okay. We're here for Slay the Princess! Now, this game was recommended by my lovely moderator, Trini Calico Boy, aka Callie. So, I don't know if we can hear that. But yeah. I think this game came out a few years ago now. I don't know how many actually. Let's see. This came out. Oh! You're in! Hello! But I guess this game came out last year. So this is still a. Oh, don't die on me, Callie. I kind of need you alive, my friend. But yeah, we're here for Slay the Princess. This came out last year, and I like the soundtrack already. I'm having good feelings about this. So I guess oh. Do we? Okay. Hello, princess. So, are we sure this is a love story like it said? Because she kind of looks freaked out by me here, and this is like if I broke this poor girl, it looks like. But you know what? Enough hesitating. I don't. Let's go. Oh yeah, here in the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I don't know if that's love though. I don't want to kill her. Oh, autoplay top. Let's see. Oh, we get options. The end of the world. Have you considered maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Because killing a princess seems bad enough, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget this. I'm not doing this. Okay. Wow, there's so many options already. If you can... I mean, yeah.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. assure you, the princess is locked up
Okay.
because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Hmm.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Is there echo?
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world
Oh.
will end. There is no changing that.
How about that? Did I do it?
No use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Okay. Okay.
You do your job and slay her.
Great. Cool. Seems I had two audio sources going on there. So that is that's my bad. I digress. Or continue forward, not digress. Let's see, the end of the world. Yeah, killing a princess seems bad enough. I guess I should voice act that, huh? Okay. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
Harsh.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
God, our narrator's harsh. Okay. Let's go this route. Have you ever considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider it? Nobody wants the world to end.
How do you know that?
I mean, maybe some people do. Nihilists or very, very evil people. But surely you're not one of those, right?
Um, you know what? Boop. I see what's happened. I think it is went desktop. Okay. Are you really? Save. Let's save this here. Okay. Let me pause this really quick and let me fix what's happened here. Let's see. I think, yeah, preferences. The return. I think it's only desktop. Huh. That's so weird. What's on the other screen? Huh. Oh no. Where's my stuff? There it is. Yeah, interesting. Which is funny because I turned off the desktop audio. Oh. Full screen. There we go. I don't know if that did anything. Probably not. I'm ashamed to admit it. I couldn't see this for a good quick minute there. I know I did. I know. I think we've learned in Still Wake the Deep, I'm not the most visual person. So that's something. Let's see. Let's see on this side. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to fix some stuff here. Okay, so I have my desktop audio and my Discord audio is off. Are we still hearing background noise? Because it could hydrate. Thank you. Oops. That was my coaster. I'm gonna slide more right and maybe lower my fan, perhaps. So let's see what happens when I slide. More and more off screen. Okay. Okay. And now let me slide back. Okay, so that's good to know. I can Slide. How was that for visuals? I thought she was gonna break there, but you know, she did good. Okay, shall we continue now? Now that it's full screen, I think putting it to full screen instead of desktop fixed itself, didn't it? Okay, I think. Great. Okay, I guess let's keep exploring our dialogue. I did hydrate, I promise. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, of course I do. Um, yeah, what is my prize, narrator?
It's simple, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. Whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Do I trust that? Ah, it could be. Hang on. Okay. Yippee. We've closed the door. Man, despite having everything, I've forgotten everything. So, anyways, no. Well, let's pretend there's no TV background noise. None at all. um. Can't someone else do this?
Fortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Am I the hero? Oh wait, duh. It just said I'm the hero. I'm dumb. Okay. What if I don't want to do this?
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Why? Okay. The end of the world. What are you talking about?
Talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Yeah, I need proof. You didn't tell me why she's dangerous. I'm not gonna kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out. Which she will, unless you do something about it.
He's very much looping and dodging all my questions. This narrator. I guess. Can I turn around and leave? Will it actually let me do that? No, I want to see the princess. Here, I'm gonna be sassy about it. So, I read. Ahem. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies.
Sounds good.
The more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Alright, fair.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay, Mr. Narrator.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess with you.
That's such a...
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a
Oh.
princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slave. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
That's my voice. So that's what I sound like. Okay.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I guess... Yeah, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Here we go. Into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
Hello!
The air is
Cyber
heavy,
Mermaid.
a hint of the rot
Thank you.
from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here,
How's that?
slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Hello.
Who's there?
Oh.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Slightly quiet? Okay. How about... I also don't wanna... Okay, how about right there? How's that? You know, I appreciate the input, Cyber Mermaid. Cyber Mermaid. Cometi. Cometi? I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I'm sorry. But, you know, that aside, hi, welcome. Welcome to my stream. Thanks for joining me on this. Oh, Comet. Got it. Cyber Mermaid Comet. Should have been obvious, huh? Oh, well. Well, you know what? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes
Thank
with
you.
the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm here to kill you? No. I didn't say that. Ah, hell.
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
Yes, it is.
Don't you dare.
This is my first time, in fact.
It's fine.
My
We can
lovely
decide
mod
what we
Callie
want
was
to
the one
do
who recommended
after
it to
we
me.
talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming
Hang
of
on.
us.
He gave me some good rics on plenty of games, and this is one of the first ones I got the most curious about. So, shout out to Trini Boy Calico, aka Callie. Guess we'll drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So I take it the Nader's
So
not.
here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
You know, yeah. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
You're not giving me details anyways, narrator. You're just telling me the world's gonna end if I don't kill her, and you won't tell me what my reward is if I kill her. Oh, thanks! I'm happy to have you on board with me here. Thank you, Cyber Mermaid. Oh yes, you know what? I guess... yes. Aw, thank you! Oh, that's fun. Your name just popped out of the box. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, she is my lovely Nuna, a polar bear VTuber, because I love polar bears. IRL. I went as far to make the mouth the blue purple instead of the pink, because some polar bears have like the purple blue mouths if you look it up sometimes, kind of like Chow Chow's, but on a polar bear. But anyways, let's see. Oh yeah, some animals do have like the darker colored mouths. They are. I love polar bears. Let's see. I guess... Do you have a name, Princess?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Our hand isn't normal. I just noticed that. Our pointer. That's like a paw, right? Yeah, that's more like a paw. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
Yeah, honestly, that's the truth. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
Let's see. Let's see. There are people... Well, they are. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? Why did I struggle with that? That's basic English. Let's try that again. There's... Oh, dang it. One more time. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? As we hold a microphone an inch closer to the princess.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
That's what I want to know.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
Honestly, yeah, this feels right. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I am inclined to trust them.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Let's see. Yeah, because, I mean... I don't know, the narrator... Both the princess and the narrator are just skimping over stuff, but... She makes a point. If she really was in danger, why... the chain?
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
No, ma'am.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Let's try this.
I'll be here.
You
Okay.
attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oh.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh, sorry. I have
Someone else here?
Yeah. Let me out of here. Let the door
Your
slam.
shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Did the narrator do this? Or did it just... Ooh. That's... I'm gonna say that's a coincidence. Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Right.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Cut. Save the princess.
Against
Oh
your
my
better
God.
judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Ooh.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron
Oh.
gauntlet.
Wow.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
So big and beautiful.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting
So
your
beautiful.
eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Are we gonna ignore that? Her arm?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape
Ha!
into the
See?
world.
The narrator's suspicious.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Wait.
This isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Wow. Yeah. Warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Oh.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Okay.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
But why? Is there okay, here, resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Yes.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Okay.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat
Oh.
with an almost clinical ease.
Ow.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
Okay.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Yes, because I stuck with my guts. Chapter 2. A prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods, and at
Wait.
the end of that path is a cabin.
Huh?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
In the great meme language, that chunky cat. Huh? Huh? What? Okay, so I need that meme cat right now with that audio. Because, okay. So chapter 2 is a repeat of chapter 1? Yeah, let's, now that the narrator has been proven that he's kind of doing something to me, let's play it coy. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Hey.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Whoa.
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Is he crazy? Yeah, this is more than just deja vu. This happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Yeah. Why should I really bother after last time?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Oh, you're so full of yourself, narrator.
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
Oh, right, 'cause I'm my own person.
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
Rude.
Sure you are. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences.
Okay.
You forced the princess to kill us, and now we're going right back where they started.
Which audio?
Sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I stopped autoplay. Which audio is breaking? The game or... Game. Okay. I don't know if I can do much about that. Okay. I don't know if there's much I can really do about that. And you know what? I did buy a Wi-Fi booster. So hopefully that comes in tomorrow. I could get that set up. It should help with some of this stuff. Like the audio. But I don't think this is an online game, so... I mean, let's just... I don't know. I don't think that's really gonna do anything, but... I'll click instead of auto, and then you guys tell me.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Yes. It's back? Okay, great. Okay, I will...
if it's the latter, what do you think happened after
Thank you,
he
Callie.
died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul. Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain inevitable threat to the world,
But why?
the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are. You're talking in circles. No, I'm talking in facts.
With circles. I mean, we kind of have an idea of the princess already, so I guess proceed.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
The cabin. Back again. Oh,
The
what the?
interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
There's a knife again.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Hey, wait a minute.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, the mirror on the wall.
He definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should. There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
So,
There's definitely a mirror.
yeah.
There isn't.
There it is.
I think you know what we have to do.
Yeah, approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
It's a mirror.
This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Huh.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago,
Weird.
and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
It is very much a different cabin.
Very different. Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely. Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Not yet.
So focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details.
I guess take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Let's see.
Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
The voice of the skeptic. Oh, yes, thank you. Gonna get some water. Thank you. And I'm very proud to say I actually, you know what? Yes. A stretch is always in order. Even though we just started, I feel, but I'm actually really sore, so this kind of hurts. Because I recently started, going back to the gym. Because, you know, stay healthy and all that. We all have to do what we have to do as we get older. It's been like a month and God, I'm sore. Stretching kind of hurts, so, but you know what? It's important to stretch. And I hydrated. Thank you, Callie. Anyways, let's go into the completely different basement with different furniture. Different door.
The door
Different
to the
hallway.
basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. So much for cutting her out of here. Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
That's a good point, actually.
That was there last time too, wasn't it? It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I could just leave her? I kind of feel bad, though. I mean, she sounds the same. So, I can sit.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Okay, valid.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Yeah, that other chain.
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
I feel like her eyes look, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I feel like her eyes look a little more sunken in than the last one. Is it the same princess, I assume? Different timeline? Yeah, that, intentions.
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading? You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her. Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Yeah, let's go with this. How am I supposed to cut you out if you didn't notice your head is in a shackle too?
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that. She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't. Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you. Though if she isn't bluffing, Whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
Blah, blah, blah.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
There's a skeptic. Yeah. I've been here before, Mauleon remembers.
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true.
Wow.
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
It's complicated things how, exactly?
Yeah, how?
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
A contingency for what?
I agree.
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles.
I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
That's pathetic.
I never said I wasn't.
Oh.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting,
Okay.
wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the
I
dark?
love the voice of skeptic.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept
I
that.
don't want to.
I won't.
Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter.
Yeah, sure. We'll see about that.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Yep, It feels like the narrator has more humility, somehow. Or am I crazy? I don't want to leave her either. Yeah, I mean, you realize that I have as much reason to distrust you as you have to distrust me.
I do. So I guess this all comes down to which of us caves first. And it's not going to be me. I'm extremely patient.
It's probably better if we take action anyway. No use trying to wait her out. That's playing to her strengths.
Yeah, let's see. What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
Weird.
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Yes. Let's see. No. Yeah, I can cut her out. I'm not giving you the weapon.
The last time we met, your body tried to kill me.
Oh, well, that's fair.
If you take a moment to imagine yourself in my position, I think you'll understand why letting you near me with that thing is untenable. So, be a good bird and hand it over. And if being nice isn't enough motivation, well, I think you're aware that I'm not afraid to resort to violence. If you come near me with that thing, I will strangle you with these chains.
She doesn't beat around the bush, does she?
At least.
Yes, it's almost like she's a fundamentally bad person who wishes to inflict pain on others. Or it's another bluff.
No hard feelings, of course. But you should be aware of my position.
She is a strong bear. I mean, you know what? She makes a valid point. I did try to kill her. So... okay.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place. You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you? Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right? Oh, Rory tried to take over, Bonnie. Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you? A little? I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor.
There we go.
The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair,
Oh.
smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
Should I have put a graphic warning on this game? Yeah, we already started watching.
Her eyes stare forward,
Wow.
unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through
I
her.
feel like I forgot about the warnings.
Be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play.
Is it too late to change stream information?
She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens.
Oh my god.
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold
my
the weight of her
God.
severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop
Oh,
at
come
your feet.
on!
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
What?
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
I don't know if it was worth it. Okay, but...
We should take her with us, don't you think?
Yeah. Wow. Okay. You know, stream information. Can I? How do I? Content. Gambling. I can't put mature rating. Okay. I guess violent and graphic depictions. Yeah, 'cause... Wow. You know, I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing for this to upload it on YouTube, aren't I? Wow, that was something else. Okay. Oh, dang it, I should have saved through runs. I don't know. Oh, really? With graphics and all? You know, I really should have been doing this. I should have, you know what? That's fine. That's a great reminder of my choices that led to this. Perfect. Hiya, princess.
What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that?
Hi, princess. Oh, right, auto.
I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
Yeah, no technicality, actually.
You don't need proof, you don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave.
Rude.
Even after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them. I'm just eager to put this all behind us and give you your reward. Stop reading into things, the danger has passed. You can relax. I'm just keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down. I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us, so can we leave already?
Yes, please. I love how we're just staring into the princess's, spinal bone. I mean, I feel like I'd rather stare into her bone than her eyes, honestly. They're both unsettling, but the bone is just... Take the princess. Oh, come on!
Ugh,
why do we need that
fine.
scene?
You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin. Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
What?
She didn't. She's dead.
Also, her arm's interesting.
But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Now we have to stare at the princess's eyes. Leave, I guess.
You open the cabin
I'm
door,
kind of in shock.
ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Oh boy.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Huh?
Well played.
What?
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
Oh, whoa, wait. Where'd the narrator go?
Over? Is he gone?
Uh...
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Huh?
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
How?
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Huh? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But... Oh, the narrator's gone. Right. Okay. But you don't get a chance to respond. Something has taken her away.
She's gone.
Oh, okay.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah, the narrator's gone. More than anything, I
Yes.
feel.
Does that mean the world ended?
It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
No. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. Yeah, because this is a void, y'all. This is a
If
void.
there's even a her to find anymore.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
The mirror. I think I'm supposed to look in the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
I mean,
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back.
why?
Fear.
But why? I mean, all we can do is move forward, right? We're in a void, and these leaves in this corner are not going to help us in any
I'm
way.
begging you, don't do this.
We have to. Yeah, the mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Okay, you approach the mirror. Gaze into my reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Right? Whoa. It's me. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. It's nothing though. You're at the cabin. She looks like a little, like, a goat. But approach her, right? Oh.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Huh? Yeah. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
So... I don't know how to respond. I really don't. I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay, side note. Those vocals are beautiful. I'm confused. I'm very confused, but just how heavenly are those vocals, honestly? Is that on Spotify? I need it. Yeah, do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
So no.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
But we're nothing. Okay, we'll keep note of that. The gift of the fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
apart. That implies, like, the princess is just not like a being. But now that can you tell I'm confused, chat? Like, in a good way, but it's kind of, I guess, because she cut off her head. That all these arms are, like, kind of making these movements for her. It's strangely symbolic. Are you what sent me to slay the princess?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
But, are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But what are you? But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself? Yeah.
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Yeah, I keep mine too. I mean, I don't... The fact that it says entity, I feel like this statement is invalid. So, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Yeah, aren't you scared that I'm gonna kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
And what if I don't let you... No, I feel like that's conclusive. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
So... Yuri, how many more... Yeah, she said cynical, right? Cynical and solemn? Cynical and lonely? Something to the matter. Because this implies that this princess was a personality. So how many more pieces?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite.
That's vague.
The rest will find their own way home.
And what... A subdued personality. Okay. You know, am I crazy? But the more I stare at her, the more I'm finding her, like, really pretty. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the voice, or the fact, again, I've just stared at her long enough. She's like a surreal pretty. I might be losing my mind here. And what do I do if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent by the princess. Yeah. I was sent to slay the princess from stopping or destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
No, I get what she means, so let it be. Okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Is she in there?
You won't.
everything goes dark and you die. That was sudden. Bring the prisoner head to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Hi, narrator.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
No, you can skip by hitting tab on your keyboard. I'm just gonna... That shocked me enough to remind myself I need to drink water. Okay. Okay. Well, that was something else. Man, I was expecting, like, I don't know. I wasn't expecting just glass cracking. Oh yeah, stretch actually. Ow. Look at that. Thank you, Servant Mermaid. Did everyone else stretch? I'm expecting everyone else to stretch now. And we just, okay, I've cracked my back. Okay, I assume we're all stretched out. So, I did get an achievement that said the real Slay the Princess begin, so great. Wait. The dialogue reset. Oh, because we forgot, right? Because we technically forgot. I guess, as if we forgot. Have you considered the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
You said tab, right?
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the prince...
Oop, okay, tab. You know, I almost got some alcohol today. I almost did. But I went a little too cuckoo on the weekend, so well, I need my liver to take a break there. Don't drink unless you're over whatever your country's legal drinking age is. Let's see. Wow, that's a random response. Sweet. I guess we'll just go this route. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolución.
That's the spirit.
I don't
You
think
make
that was a
your way
dialogue
up
option
the
before.
short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
You know, I think this is more of an 18+ channel. But, you know, sometimes kids will just come up, I assume. I'm also trying to figure out how to put 18+ on my streams. I want to say I'm officially a month in, but I'm not sure. Whoa, my eyes went googly there. Google. But, no, I think I would like this to be an 18 channel, because, at some point, my lovely mod, Trini, and I were talking about, I think I put 18+ in the tags at least, so I'm gonna say this. Talked about getting crushed by some anime mommy thighs. So, you know, I don't know if I need to put 18+ in the information. So we're not C's, So we're not say so? Like censored? Yeah. Oh, great. Okay. So I know what I talked to Kaneko. She's like, yeah, you gotta put 18+ on your streams. I was like, oh, okay. Which I don't know what day she's streaming, but you know, give her a follow. Check out her channel. She's got fun stuff. I think her model's really pretty too, but we're getting off track.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yes, I concur. Oh! I'm just... Okay, you know what? Thank you, Cyber Mermaid, for confirming that for me. I'm gonna take a picture of that note about what Trini has... Callie. I always want to call you Trini, I'm sorry. I think this is the first word in your username. I want to call you Trini, but I know it's Callie. I'm sorry. About this say-so thing. No, we are absolutely not family-friendly. Believe me, I think if we were family-friendly, I'd have to restrict some of the language I've used. And restrict some of the topics we've talked about. My bad.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceeded to the cabin. Where we slimy? Wait, we were slimy.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wood.
You bladed your implement. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
No. Enter the basement. Is the basement the same?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an... Her voice carries up the stairs.
You know what, Cyber Mermaid, I agree. Because we've, I think, at one of my Stardew Valley streams, we definitely touched on topics that are not appropriate for children. I mentioned before, like, getting crushed by anime mommy thighs was between Bayonetta and Lady Dimitrescu, I believe, if I remember. And we touched on the question exactly. And I also posed a question to anyone who was viewing that day. What was the raunchiest anime we have all watched? Which my answer was Interspecies Reviewers. So, you know, we certainly get into topics like that. But if I don't know how many viewers we've got. If you are comfortable chatting, feel free. If not, continue being you. Drink water though, or your favorite beverage of choice. I'm not judgy.
Who's there?
Tila Rue. I never watched it myself, but I heard it's classic. Oh, geez. You know, okay, let's do... Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Is she different? Nope, she's back.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Let's see. Bees? Oh gosh, I need to watch the second season of Beastars. I will say though, I think the Monster Musume and the Monster Musume Doctor one are vastly different. I feel like the Monster Musume Doctor one's not as bad. But anyways, the princess. We're here for the princess.
She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes, there is. I forget what it's called, but it's like it's basically Monster Musume, but in the past, and it's a doctor who specializes in helping the monster girls and boys. I guess the English title is Monster Girl Doctor. Yes. Thank you, Trini. Callie. Crap! Ah! I'm sorry, Callie. I'm trying. I see Trini and that's what I go for. Maybe I should put a second sticky note about that. Are you here to kill me or something? Are you here to kill me? No. No.
Then drop the knife.
Ooh.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her.
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
We can drop it again.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do
after
we
Yep. Drop it.
The blade tumbled.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
Against your better judgment,
You step forward
Yes.
we'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to
Uh-huh.
accomplish here.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah. You know what? Screw it. Different path.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Ooh. Okay. You can click the name on your chat, and then the card comes up, right? And then what do I do? Ooh. Whoopsie. I messed up. I'm sorry. I'm stuck in my chat. Hang on. There's a pencil icon. Pencil. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a picture of that too. Because you know what? I'm getting some excellent notes today. And snap. Kubik, my chat is just simply locked in the corner here. But you know what? We'll do that in a little bit. Because I'm very curious. We're going to try to flirt with the princess now. I'm getting some excellent information here. Two people who have met each other, by definition, we haven't. Yeah, I guess that's true. Do you want to tell me your name? Let's see. Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
Okay. Fair. No.
You're lying.
How does she know that?
I don't know.
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
I don't know about that. I guess... I mean, we know what she's gonna say, right? It's the same? Let's see.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down? I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
Yeah, the dialogue's the
How
same.
long has she been down here?
Bloop. Yeah, so... I've been telling her. I was hoping you'd tell me. I don't think I said this, right?
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave.
Oh, yeah, her eyes are bigger here.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have
Interesting.
going on down here is about trust.
Right.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Correct.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Also true.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Yes.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
You know,
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, The prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world. Or do you trust whoever put me here?
Who put you here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
I guess we've talked enough?
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
I mean,
You know why you're here.
I don't want to. You know what? Let's try it, yeah? Let's see what happens.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand.
Oh, neat.
But you've already lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down. As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Okay.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Tommy, mommy, what?
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs.
This is the end, isn't it?
I'm afraid it is.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. So she totally just dominated us in that. Oh, that's out. Wait, did the chapter change?
You're on a path in the woods,
Bloop.
and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Oh, I can't skip it.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. No.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from.
Oh, stop
What
it.
does
Those are
matter
cute
what he knows?
emotes.
There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Oh, that's a little cut off.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Nicole, good night, huh? Cute. Okay. Unlock. Okay, I did nothing. Yeah, why should I
Those
listen?
are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you. If, let's say
For
for a moment,
example,
you died last time. Of course we died.
Oh!
We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body
Hello.
before she decided to let us die. What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to
nice.
stop her now? It's
She was the
pointless.
voice of the princess. Cool.
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario,
That begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I don't know that question or answer.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Black.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Oh, shoot. I really gotta stop
If she
clicking.
ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end. Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
I don't know if you should, narrator. I guess proceed, right?
A warning before you go any further.
She will lie,
she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
A little bit of both.
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter.
Yeah.
Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible.
All I've done is die, so...
So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Proceed.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Why am I slimy? I'm gonna have to fix my chat here. I see
The
text
interior
is
of the
cut off.
cabin is larger and more
Whoa.
grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest.
Hello.
The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay.
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Just approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Where?
What are you talking
In the cabin.
about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
I'll wipe the mirror clean.
You
And
reach
it's a wall
forward
again.
and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
This is so strange.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Okay, you're pessimistic. Yeah, this is a whole different cabin.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here.
No.
I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense.
I entered the
You haven't
cabin.
died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
This normal cabin. Yeah, I just entered this much bigger cabin. Take the blade as always.
You take the blade from the altar.
This feels more
It
intimidating.
would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter the basement. Whoa, God.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Weird.
This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear?
Whoa.
Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
That's a
It
valid
doesn't
point.
matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Huh. Okay. Oopsie daisy. Ah. Eh. Continue.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to
How much?
clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Oh. Hello.
Princess
Thank
towers
you.
over you,
Nick
almost
Viet.
glowing in the
Wow.
weak starlight.
Hello.
A figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the
Wow.
far wall. The chain
Thank
is
you for the
nothing
follow,
to
Dick.
her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Yo, this might be inappropriate, but she seems infinitely hotter right now. Or am I cuckoo? She actually seems evil compared to our last princess, so tighten the
As
grip.
if on command, the blade
Oh.
slips from your grasp. It clatters uselessly
Okay,
to
well,
the
there's no
floor.
point in that.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us?
I'm very honest about my
I
thoughts.
have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Voice of the broken.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
I get what the voice of broken means. I get him.
Kneel.
Damn. Yes, ma'am.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
Not yet.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Sorry.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
Uh-huh.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken
Sorry.
me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Uh-huh.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson. You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she? And you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
Yes.
He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her?
We cannot.
Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done.
Now he's being realistic, not
The
pessimistic.
stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
Right. Okay. I'm not gonna help you end the world. Done.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Oh my god, clip.
All you need to do now is break my chain.
I am honored that's my first clip.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
I'm gonna say it.
You can't just give in to her, not when the stakes are so high, not when you're
I'm
so
gonna say it.
close. I won't let you do this.
Dom your mommy.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong.
Yeah.
Trying to conceal you from me.
Yep.
Is that a person? No. It used to be a person. It's something different now.
I want to take note.
An echo.
Is she talking about you?
The arms.
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one,
Oh,
aren't
whoa.
you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
Oh.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Huh?
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh my god.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Whoa. No, I'm at her command. I knelt. I went on my knees for this woman. We're breaking her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
Ooh.
What a good disciple you are.
Can someone screenshot that for me, please?
Come. It's time for us to leave.
I got here by submitting. I got on my knees for this woman. I let her call me a bird. I let her take over my narrator. And now we get this glorious shot. If I had hand tracking, I'd be giving a thumbs up right now if I had hand tracking. The tower. We're playing this raw. We're going in blind. Take her hand. Why she said, wait, no. She turned into gemstones. Bye. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. Okay.
She's gone.
Oh.
Where did
Because
she go?
I'm her little bird.
Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again.
Yeah.
Why is
we're-
it here?
we're
Why now?
back. Yeah, it's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. I don't want to look at us.
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay, because I feel like I'm just talking in my own head, right? Like,
Okay. If you say so,
yeah,
we'll trust you.
yes.
A mercy.
Approach the mirror. We sounded slimy. Are we gonna look different? You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I've grown. You've grown. Oh wait, I have wings now. Right? I don't think I had wings before. Right? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. The cabin. Whoa, she's much bigger now. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Her eyes are covered.
Whenever you are ready.
Sorry. So, are her eyes always covered? Are you the same as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer? Probably not.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
God, why is this music so beautiful? Okay. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection.
Oh, that's why they're closed.
Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature.
Yes.
And there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Yeah. So, okay. That I think her eyes are just gonna be closed every time. Because that means whenever her eyes are closed, perspectives are changing within the entity, right? She doesn't have a name? Yeah. Okay. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am. What I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Being in the long quiet feels like the long quiet feels more like the love story that it said in the beginning than the actual cabin being with the princess. I don't want to kill her though. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do things the same as I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
You have been kinder to me than anyone I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Is that to imply, are all these hands just more princesses? What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Yeah, do you have any thoughts on this vessel? Because the last one was cynical.
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
So, not inappropriate to say she was quite literally a Dami mommy then. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. And as I click this... Oh, no, that was complete. Oh boy. I am going to say this without restraint, so forgive me. She quite literally mind broke the narrator.
The
And I will
vessels
take
are
a sip of
shaped
water
by
now.
memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensations.
So then...
I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Well, thank you, Cyber Mermaid. That's why we're R18. I will express my thoughts when I can, like that. Will I feel awkward about it? To a degree, because I don't know how everyone else will react. But I digress. How many more vessels do I need?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond.
So a lot more.
My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Yes.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Okay. I know what to expect this time. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
I'm expecting it.
We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. The hero and the princess. Bring the tower to her, a dominant vessel.
You're on a path in the woods,
Uh-huh.
and at the end of that path, you're here to
Slay
slay
her?
her.
How about... Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Oh. It's okay. I permit it.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
We're not going to go through with
The
this, right?
hero,
Ignore him.
the narrator, proceed into the cabin. Oh, that had the word pervy in it.
The interior of the cabin
Yep,
is
yep,
a
yep.
blade.
Yep. You know what? Let's do something different. I won't take the blade.
The door to the basement creaked
Boop,
her
boop.
voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, hang on. Her voice is different. Oh. I see the time. I think I put 9:30 to end my streams. Yeah, let's keep going. 20 more minutes. I feel like we're way too invested now, and I want to keep going, but I have to stop at some point. But we're invested.
It's
Let's go.
hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Yeah. Just checking in on you.
are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
She sounds more timid.
You walk down
Oh.
the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Yeah.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Perhaps. Hold on. Let's talk.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, she's got the same big eyes, but she's more timid. Yes, that's a good point. I never thought about that. What are you eating, ma'am?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but
Oh.
I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat,
I agree with the voice of the hero. But, yeah. You know, thanks for asking. I am a she-her. I am a she-her. You know, I think that's the first time someone's actually asked my pronouns. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, you know what? She's different. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
Yeah.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
Okay.
It's not like you'd believe me.
If I had hand tracking, I'd do the little heart symbol. Let's see. I'm sorry, I can't trust you. This doesn't add up. I don't want to retrieve the blade. How about... I feel, you know, I'm going to keep you here.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Let's stay with her. Are we staying with her?
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Well, she should have found a way out for a long time.
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
There's the faith. Hey.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay. I think she became more hostile with us. Lock her in the basement? Because we know she can beat us good.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
I can and I will.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Oops.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
There's the princess.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
I don't trust her anymore. Jeez. No, we'll stick with the plan.
It will be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your way.
She can beat us. We know that.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once
Where's
held
the knife?
the blade. Okay, we can make this work.
I didn't grab the knife.
You
Where's the
settle
knife?
in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing,
wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there.
Oh my god.
Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Perhaps.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Shoot, was the narrator actually right this time? You're easing my guilty conscience, I suppose.
These aren't threats. These are promises.
Oh, jeez.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
God, the banging.
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the
Oh,
cabin.
no.
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Where's the princess, though?
Where is she?
Oh my...
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Sorry.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Hi, princess.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps
Oh
closer,
my god.
one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one
What
by
big,
one.
beautiful eyes.
Or maybe I can't
See?
take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gill.
Big, beautiful eyes.
If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yeah. Ooh, the nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods,
Okay.
and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Bubba,
You're here to...
bubba. She's going to kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
You know, I do play horror occasionally. We just finished Still Wakes to Deep this Sunday, actually. We just finished it. And I have a poll up on Twitter for the next game, which was between Cooking Companions, Hollow Knight, or Corpse Party, between the three games. So I think right now the census is currently Hollow Knight. But yeah, I do play horror games, certainly. I know on Fridays we have, whatchamacallit, Stardew Valley. But I know that I think it'll get a little redundant if I play it Friday up on Fridays. So, on my Twitter, it also says plus more. So we'll probably switch it up with maybe a horror game, honestly. But yeah, I do dabble. You know, it's my first time with Hollow Knight too. But yeah, ooh, hello, what dropped? I guess Sleep the Prince is a little horror-y. Let's see. Okay, not too many. Sorry, I also did less like this because Still Weeks to Deep, my frames were dropping bad. But hey, like I said earlier, I bought a Wi-Fi adapter because I won't lie. I don't know how to say his name. I've always called him Kaseo, but I've heard people to correct me with Queso. But I've been watching Queso a lot with Dress to Impress, and I keep disconnecting, and I want to play it. So, that's also one of my reasons. Anyways.
Shh. What if he hears us?
Oh, paranoid. Hello.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Sure, narrator. You know... No.
You have already committed to my completion.
What?
You cannot go further astray.
Can she do that? I'm glad you got your popcorn, Callie. She just told me I can't leave. Okay.
A warning before you go any further.
Let's see.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she
Our
says.
usual.
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time.
Yeah, she was.
Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Proceed. Oh, now it sounds like we're walking now.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Weird.
Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
Yeah. The door's gone.
It's just an empty frame. She's already got out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
I mean...
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
Oh, wait. Listen to the background.
So deep breath in, deep breath
Oh, hello.
task awaits, and only you can do it.
Hang on. Hi. Oh, am I lagging? I think my frames are increasingly dropping. Ah, dang it. I know I can see, I think my frames are increasingly dropping. I don't know if my VTuber herself is... I forgot to put saves! Oh, right. Hello. I forgot about her. Not really, but you know. But, we'll see if maybe coming into the settings here helps. But, okay. Let's see if maybe being here will help it. But, so, I was telling... Sorry. So I was telling my lovely fiance how I'm playing this game. And how I told him I was definitely simping over the Dami Mommy princess. And I quote, I'm not kidding, I quote, this is what he says to me. I need a spray bottle for you with water and a bat to bonk your damn head. And now he sent me the, you know, the little Doge beams with the bonk? Look, when you've known someone for about 14 years, I think you reach that point where you can just bonk. Tommy Mommy Princess do be like that. Okay, let's see. How's it looking? Is it still lagging, or is it a little better now that we went into a static frame, if you will? I'm not letting this go, though. The fact they're not even creepy. They're just unsettling. And the fact that the music is from the okay, great, thank you. Ooh, hello. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, mouse is moving again. But I am happy to report I have pre-ordered a new mouse mat. And yes, I say pre-order. I don't know when it's getting here. But yeah, the music is also from the Long Quiet. 58. Okay. Okay. Before I move on, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through this route, and I assume we're gonna go back into our closed-eyed princess lady. We'll go through her dialogue, and once we reset, we'll end it. I think that sounds good, yeah? But you know, while we're here, let's a breather, shall we? I've been hydrated good because I've been getting shocked. But let's. Sorry, I had to crack my back. Woo! And I twist again. And a good stretch. Because I'm terribly sore. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Now that we're all hydrated, everyone's got their snacks such as Callie's popcorn, we shall move forward. I mean, you guys would know that. I don't know if there's one more route. This is my first time. I'm just going based off the other times. It's like we get the popcorn. Because each route we've played, it's kind of just been, one prince, like, you know, the... Well, it's like there's one princess, and then chapter 2 is like the secondary princess, and then we go into the Black Void, and then we reset to chapter 1. It's kind of what I've gathered. So, as I stare at these ghosty people, approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
It's a mirror. Wipe the mirror clean. It's gone.
Reach for... Did he make it go away? Clearly there
too
was
fast.
something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Let's see. This cabin is a whole different. than I
Very
remember.
different.
Oh, right. It's Click. Sorry.
I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? She knows that we're here.
Okay. Great. She knows that we're here.
Can't
Sorry.
focus up. A lot's riding
on
on
this.
this.
Okay. We know how the princess was. She was a ghost. A poltergeist? Ghost? This is not phasmophobia. So I guess I'll take the
You
blade.
reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Could see what happened last time.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Sorry.
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Okay. I see pop-offs. You know, I would like to finish this game tonight. However, in my Pacific Standard Time, it is 10 o'clock. And I have to get up at 5 in the morning. If I try to complete this game... Yeah, if I try to finish this today... yeah, I'm not going... if I try to finish this game, I'm not going to work tomorrow. Plus, you know what? I feel like that's good, though, if I don't finish it in one playthrough. It kind of gives us time to kind of pace ourselves.
You cross over the threshold and onto a
I am
series
okay
of
with.
isolated steps
I get...
suspended in darkness.
Your eyes,
whoa,
too. You
whoa.
never mentioned the eyes.
Yeah, the eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a
Whoa.
creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Right.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Yep. Hey. That doesn't sound like me. Or we could step off the void. What the hell?
You
What?
attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force.
Oh, come on.
Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
Yeah.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from
I was
stepping
really
into a
curious.
void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
Yep. I really gotta stop doing that.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways.
Yes.
At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
This is trippy.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
God, the voice acting's so good.
I'm going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Ooh. Creepy. Let's go towards the eyes. Go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you
Hold-
are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches,
Whoa.
your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
Whoa.
This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
How do you know that?
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
She's like a doll.
Your vision as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your
Sorry.
being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs
What?
pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves. What are you doing?
Is that me breathing?
Working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want? Or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left.
Are we trying to stay alive?
Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Liver,
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Because I just asked breathing.
lungs,
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
nerves. She isn't attacking us. Lungs, why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Nerves. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
It's the fact that we can hear Paranoid just keeping us alive.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Let's see.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Okay, how about...
liver.
Yeah.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well,
Whoa.
you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Breathing, listen
I
to it
don't think I can
closely.
move without you.
Okay.
And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Lungs, liver... Is that the only thing keeping us alive? It must be. Yeah. Bunch of
Because I
conditioning.
don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop! Hey, snap out of it.
Oh god.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, your back. Lungs, liver, nerves. Heart,
One moment, and then you're gone.
heart,
Just
liver,
like
nerves.
that.
Whoa.
Liver,
Ah,
nerves.
and there's the fear.
Nerves. She pulls away. Lungs, liver,
But
nerves.
that wouldn't be very fun, now would it?
Nerves.
I've already done that.
Lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs.
Yeah, if you need me alive, then why do you threaten me?
Lungs,
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
nerves. Heart,
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You seem miserable.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver,
Yeah, and I refuse?
heart,
But we're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
nerves. Heart, lungs, liver. Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers
Oh
in
my
your ear.
god.
No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Or until
Oi.
your heart finally gives
Dang it.
out.
Heart, lungs, liver.
And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Lungs, liver, nerves.
Uh,
Lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I mean,
Heart, lungs, liver,
tossing the knife wouldn't be...
heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart,
I mean,
lungs, liver, nerves.
I don't think we can. I think we're at a standstill, so I could try to toss the blade.
Are you serious? You fling the blade into the void, denying yourself the opportunity to ever slay her and
Oh, I thought
finish
we were
your
throwing it
mission.
at her.
Nobody's happy here, but maybe it's for the best.
Okay.
You poor deluded thing. You think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not?
More beautiful
I am what I
eyes.
am, and you're always going to be a coward.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it
Oh
down.
my god.
You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you.
Okay.
Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and
Whoa.
bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
What?
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career.
She looks happy.
Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance,
Oh my god.
poverty.
Ugh.
The lonely soul is lonely again.
Whoa.
Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
Huh?
You can't keep going. Well, what are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Yeah, narrator broke. Your body is dead, but you live on. Yeah. Okay, we're the moment of, huh?
You're on a path in the... Shit. What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
Huh?
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Do you remember? How do you know that?
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left.
We have to let her out.
Should we?
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only
Ooh.
way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything. No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think.
We're
What?
supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
Okay.
We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere. There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
We love her, so we have to set her free.
Oh my god, he broke the
Can we
tension.
love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
That's called Stockholm Syndrome.
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love.
Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
Yeah, I agree.
This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
One. This is my first time, narrator. Yeah, what if we don't go to the cabin?
We've tried that.
It doesn't work. Our hearts always brought us back to her.
Thank
The
you, Smitten.
deck is stacked. So many paths, and they're all circles.
Let's try doing nothing, because I'm so confused.
You do nothing. You can't just do nothing. You have to do something.
Which is nothing.
That's a new one. Huh. Do you think it'll work? No. Nothing ever works. Boo! You're the worst one! He's not the one who got us into this mess. At least I keep you breathing around her.
Oh, hello, paranoid again, and skeptic.
See? That's why the sad one's the worst. The jumpy one tries. Who cares?
Oh, my headphones are
All
dying.
of you just yap about nothing. And that kind of attitude is why you're in the top half. Great.
Hey.
And that's why you're not the top. I want to see what nothing does for us. Right now, all of you aren't letting nothing happen.
I feel like I like opportunist
Hopefully
and
this
smitten.
stuffs all the rest of them someplace quiet. You need me, and you need to not have them. Got you killed by himself? Oh, all of us have gotten all the rest of us killed at one point or another. That's hardly
is fun.
even a concern now. As the little voices bicker amongst themselves, you do your best to stay still in the woods. It is difficult, and the more time you spend waiting, the harder it will be to sharpen your focus when you need it.
Yeah.
I wonder what we look like right now. Are we standing? Sitting? I like to think we have an air of dignity. My point exactly.
Okay. I don't want to. I feel like if you keep going, it's going to just keep going. That, and I think my headphones are T minus 2 minutes away from dying because it keeps getting the beep beep. Battery low. I know. I feel like we're stopping at an incredibly critical point. But what good is it for me if my headphones die and I can't hear anything and I don't have a backup? So, I do apologize, but I know. I mean, do you think we can make it forward without headphones? Because I feel like the voice acting is key. Yeah, there's a notification again. Like, I'm afraid that... Yeah, see? Okay. So, yeah, if my headphones are 2 minutes from dying, it's increasingly just telling me battery low with generic AI girl. Okay, so I really hate to cut it short, but you know what? We will return to this. And I'll even put up maybe another poll if we want to do Stardew Valley on Friday or continue Slay the Princess, because I'm kind of hooked. I'm real hooked on this. So, that being said, thank you for being with me for trying Slay the Princess. I'm having a damn good time with this game. Thanks for chatting it up today. I love seeing the chat so lively and fun, full of laughter and snacks and drinks and stretching. Stop telling me my battery's low, headphones. Sorry. Alright. Yes, thank you, Callie. This was Callie's recommendation to me. So, before my headphones die, and as long as I can hear, I hope I'll see you Friday. I'll put up a poll either today or tomorrow, and we will decide what we'll do for Friday. Either we'll continue Slay the Princess or Stardew Valley. So, thanks for being with me, and we will see you Friday.